So, Mr. Gamerman, what is your account name? Is where we got to get started on this. It is I wear beanies, and my budget is currently 13x, and we are looking for upwards of 50 later. So you generate power charges. You have culling. Let's check out your items. All right. This could be improved probably early. Cult and Soul. 13% Fizz is extra cold. Okay. I'm a raider, so I have Frenzy as well. Pog. Let's check out your Ascendancy nodes. You're a quick boy. I see. Minus 15 mana cost, so I'm assuming it costs still a fair bit, yeah. Beef. If you're not allocating beef, you're not playing the game right. LA weakness on hit. That's good. It's a lot of resistances, and they're still not capped. First thing I would do is replace this. That Fizz is extra cold is not helping you if you're dying. I'm assuming you went Alira, because that is level 96. I don't die. I'm just ZDPS. Well, replacing this will also give you a lot more damage, but it's mostly about your wand. It has plus int on it. It has plus accuracy, which apparently you don't need because your hit chance is 100, even without precision. So what you could actually do is just disable precision and keep that mana to play the game because your hit chance is still capped and it doesn't give you much DPS. And it doesn't really help your crit chance all that much. So you're using a granite flask, and I highly recommend a diamond one instead, as your crit chance being lucky is quite nice. Let's see. Beanies. Do you have a way to generate onslaught through your ascendancy or your items? Yes. So you just have onslaught at all times. Cool. All right, let's check out your boots. Let's see what we've got rocking on the boots. Dark Ray Vectors. Yeah, those things are quite nice. Have you killed recently? Yes, your DPS actually goes down. Have you been hit recently? Probably. It's beanies. Let's be honest. All right. Hybrid Flask. If you need mana that bad, I would say, I don't know. Hybrid Flasks are really weak on both the life and mana situation, so I would just go with an Enduring Mana Flask to help with that, and then just don't get hit. Or maybe you could even go with a Cinder Swallow, because we're playing, I'm assuming you're a softcore player. So I would think a Cinder Swallow would actually be much better for you, including for damage, but also just recovery. You might as well take this node if you can. It's a lot of damage. A lot of damage because it's really big attack speed. And it also gives you some defensiveness. But it's 3.8% DPS right here. It looks like you're underutilizing jewel sockets because of how close they are. I feel like you could be using them at least one for attack speed with wands, attack speed while holding a shield, and attack speed, like a triple mod one or even a double mod one. Thanks, Banana. Mana leech on a jewel since he's attacking? Yeah, but his attack costs 28, and he is attacking 3.24 times a second. Triple attack speed? Yeah. Does big damage. So you can get rid of like 2 of the life nodes that you have that are 5% and 6%, and grab like, say, this jewel socket here, and get a really good... Let's see what a good attack speed thing would get you. Craft item, rare. Let's go for a jewel. Let's just type it in because we can't find it. It would be, I believe, a Viridian? Nope, attack. Attack speed while holding a shield. Attack speed. Wand. Oh, not wabbed. Wand. Okay. What about this one? Wand. Okay, so you can only get a double, it appears. Even a double is 4% damage, and then you could also cap out your reses and your life through this. So we can do, like, percentage increase maximum life, and then we can get some reses. Let's see, you need fire and lightning res. So you can grab that, and suddenly this jewel is literally just this. You know what I mean? And so you would have something like this, increase your damage by a lot, nearly cap your fire res, drop the shield. I would say the shield is probably your first upgrade to be made. Because these aren't bad. Like, all of your other items are just baseline, like, pretty good. So, shield, I don't exactly know what you would go with. Just probably life and reses to cap. You're already really... It looks like it, yeah, for Fizdam. And if it's not, it doesn't deserve it. It has max mana on it and 25 fire res. This is pretty good, though. The implicit. Probably not. I mean, it is a 20, but it doesn't have quality, is what I was thinking you meant. So one really easy thing that you can always do is go to PoE Ninja. That's actually what I was doing right here. And you can look at people that are very similar to you. Even if they're not the same ascendancy, you can check, you know, you can go to Wand and Shield down here. See what the top guys are using. See who got to level 100 first. So this is the leveled. Typically by level, but I kind of was already on Delve. So, you know, you can just do this. Go for Raider if you want to. Check out what they're doing with their power siphon. So they have +1 max power charge of synthesis. Is probably insanely expensive. They have a lot of life. They have attack speed, all res, and then adds cold and lightning damage. So you can always compare your items to other people on PoE Ninja. So this guy probably has something similar. +1 max frenzy charges. Spell damage, probably for his Herald. Chance to deal double damage. Really high ES, so he doesn't die. High int, probably to help him reach the cap for this. Because it's Dex and base, I believe. Oh, they're an int stacker. Huh, that makes sense. Alright. See what this dude's doing. So he's actually using an Aziri's Reflection. Bold. Bold move, bold move. I don't know why. I just looked at that guy, whoops. But yeah, you can basically just go down the list and see exactly what they're using. So it looks like there's no set thing. Another way you can check what they're using for specific slots is come to this drop-down menu. Go to Shield. So you can see that 27 out of 11 of them, 27% out of 11 of them, I think. Yeah, 11 are using Aziri's Reflection. 9% are using Light of Lunaris, so 3 and 1. And then you can just kind of compare and look at like what might be best for you. So we can filter by this and see why they're doing this, see how much ES is actually gaining them. So he has really low ES, even though he's using something with a very, very high ES base. So personally, if I were you, I would go with what this guy was doing. It seemed really, really solid. Attack speed, life, res, chaos res, and then just some added damage if you don't need to cap any more reses with your other open slots. Attack speed's really good. High life, and then the synthesis, power charges, or frenzy charges seems to be really strong as well. Seems to be pretty ubiquitous. Ellie pin, attack speed, added flat cold and lightning damage, and then crit strike multi on the wand, of course. And it looks like they go with the onslaught nodes and the elemental immunity nodes, elemental ailment immunity nodes, rather than going with this down here. Which is Way of the Poacher and Avatar of the Slaughter. So another thing you can do is check out your tree compared to theirs. See what everybody's working on. So it looks like all of them do grab this node, which is strong. They grab this jewel socket. They grab this power charge node. A lot of them come over here, I'm assuming, for Transcendent Flesh. Yeah, so they put a Transcendent Flesh here because it's insane crit multi. None of them come to the center here, actually. None of the ones that are level 99 to 100. And it looks like they kind of just path for this jewel socket. A lot of them are using... They're utilizing very hard a lot of the jewel sockets available on the edge of the tree so they can fit in their cluster jewels. Which is another thing that you could do. And then Watcher's Eyes. That's another good thing to look at, is just to see what they're doing with their Watcher's Eyes, because that's a really, really common item. If you just go to basic PoE Ninja, you can see that it is the most used item in all builds for every character. There are 76% of people are using a Watcher's Eye that are level 99 and above. You said regular crit cluster jewels. It appears that it is wand attacks with Fuel the Fight, Martial Prowess, and Opportunistic Fusillade. However, we could just kind of compare and contrast, see if everybody else is doing something similar. This guy's an int stacker, so naturally he's going to be stacking intelligence on that. Advanced Guard, Martial Prowess, Veteran Defender. So this is attack damage while holding a shield, so you know that both of these are possible. This guy is, I believe, also int stacking. He has a lot of ES. So Seed Sniffer, what are you doing, buddy? Advanced Guard, Martial Prowess, and Veteran Defender. That seems to be really common. So Martial Prowess and Veteran Defender seem to be very, very, very common. And then Advanced Guard and Fuel the Fight are also helpful. Fuel the Fight is, I believe, the mana leech node for attacks, which helps a lot. And then Advanced Guard, I have no idea because I've never used a shield build similar to this. But that seems to be pretty popular. Okay. So basically, what you can do, look at other ascendancy nodes and compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. Attack speed times 2 jewel with life and res. Check for cluster jewels and drop some nodes to fit them in for tankiness and TPS. Get a new shield. Yours is bad, Kappa. Get a new wand. Also terrible. Dog poopy. Kappa. And then we save. Export. Share with Pastebin. Copy. Paste. Right into the chat. That is BeaniesbroPoE.